MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 305.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 2-0 on the way. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Next for New York, Thairo Estrada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Too high, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Aaron Judge would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
Yes, he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 New York. Stanton, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose.
Here it comes.
Iglesias.
In there, no balls and a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ramon.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Iglesias aboard here at first with nobody out. One and one. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball that's upstairs.
The 1-0 home. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Luke Voit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just missed above the zone. Voit, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Too high, ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Soft liner towards first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 2-0. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr., as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball well outside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Popped him up. Voit over to his left. 1 down.
Batting 6. Noah Buehler.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Hey.
At the plate, Austin Hayes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 1 to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Austin wins as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1 home.
I got to count 2-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Mancini moving back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the third baseman, Gio.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
For the Orioles, the first baseman, Chris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Davis.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Two and 0 now.
No,
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop,
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Ramon Urias is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. To 2-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball.
LeMahieu, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning now. So here's Trey Mancini. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Striding forward now is the DH. Dwight Smith Jr. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken up in the zone.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he got him. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 3-1. takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're down 2-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to Iglesias for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And there's ball one. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate now, Austin wins. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Count still at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Ramon Urias. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch. One strike now from Cole. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Dwight Smith Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch popped up. Urshela has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the 3rd out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brandon Bailey is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Brandon Bailey.
7th inning ready to roll. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Strike called. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now here it comes. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
Bailey Originally from the Centennial State of Colorado, he was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0.
Ball left outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Last half of the 7th here, settling in now, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Well, he's throwing a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting, catcher, Austin Wynn.
Now in the box, Austin wins. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Cole's ready. Here's the delivery.
Well, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point.
Gary.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. Left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
So striding in, Thairo Estrada hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Ball 2.
2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Chad Green is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
57, Chad Green.
Striding into the box, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout in this one.
For the Orioles, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right. And that is off the wall. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's set, and the pitch. One attempt, but this one might have too much on it. LeMahieu for one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in, Trey Mancini. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First delivery to him on the way.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
A ball and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Tapped out in front of home. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
And here's Renato Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! And that two-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. So it's a two-run shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Zach Britton enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 53, Zach Britton, a defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 28, Pedro Severino. Now batting, the designated
Into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 3 runs already home here. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-2 Baltimore. Mike comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Michael.
Hanser Alberto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two and two.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-0 home.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that one right down Main Street. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The designated hitter, Labor.
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. The throw into second. And he's safe. So So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. To the plate now, Luke Voigt. Hit high and deep to left field. Santander looks up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Gary Sanchez would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, catcher,
Sean Armstrong has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Gary Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. 2 men are on with 2 men out. to 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. The 3-2. Liner towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada. And he fouls this one off. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Nope.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he pops him up. Urias ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 5-4 New York.
Ladies, your attention,
So
please.
with the save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Anthony Santander. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Anthony Santander.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Chapman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Austin Hayes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hicks is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Now at the plate, Austin wins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batter, first baseman, Hunter.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Chapman's ready. Here's the delivery. And he takes ball 1. Alberto is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Zach Britton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on.